All right, as promised. Okay, so I think two things happened over the last 3 or 4 months that probably sealed the deal to make Trump the next president. Clearly, when he got shot in the ear, almost assassinated, the fact that he survived by a millimeter or two tells me that there's some higher power saying this guy's going to be the next president. So that was clearly the impetus that put him in front. And then there was back and forth with Kamala Harris. Remember, after that, then Kamala Harris came along, and there was push and go, and people liked Harris because she's a female, she's African American, so maybe there's some change, and she's younger than Trump. But I think who's ever running the Trump campaign, and I don't know if it's Chris LaCivita or Susie Wiles or Corey Lewandowski or Trump himself, but whoever came up with the idea to go to McDonald's was absolutely brilliant. I think that sealed the deal, folks. Take a look at this.
I could do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job. I think I might come back and do it again.
Thank you.
Look at that. Look at that. How are you?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Nice to see you.
You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you.
You're not ordinary.
I mean, thank you so much
You
for
are not
everything you're
ordinary.
doing.
I can see.
We pray for you, and you are the type of person we want to be the president.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
So nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I took a bullet. That's right.
Thank you, Mr. President.
When you think about it, I guess that's right. Thank you very much.
I mean, the guy's a natural. He's a freaking natural. He's handing out McDonald's at the drive-thru window. And then Trump himself put out a truth, similarly. Listen.
I'm looking for a job, and I've always wanted to work at McDonald's, but I never did. I'm running against somebody that said she did, but it turned out to be a totally phony story. So,
President Trump!
well, that's a good-looking group. Hello, everybody. I'm having a lot of fun here, everybody. Little figures of.
I mean, look at that. He is so comfortable. He's hilarious, and he's so comfortable. By the way, he was doing the fries, and how much salt to put on the fries. He threw some salt over his left shoulder because he says he's superstitious. Here you go. Watch.
Tight. We got the salt on it. Never touches the human hand.
Very good.
Nice and full.
Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, and then the other thing, so he went from that McDonald's, and then he went to an NFL game last night, and the Jets were playing at Pittsburgh. By the way, remember I said on Friday, bet on all the teams that play either the New York Giants or the New York Jets. If you did that, you won both games yesterday. Last night, so the Jets are at Pittsburgh. NBC had the game, it was an 8:20 game, NBC, but they didn't show this, and this is really interesting. Listen to what the response was in Pittsburgh, which is wildly Democrat. Listen. And so if you know Pennsylvania, by the way, I've said this here, I'm going to stand by this, whoever wins Pennsylvania wins the presidency. So if you understand, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, and Philadelphia are wildly liberal, leftist cities. They vote heavily Democrat. That was Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Everything else in between, outside of the two major cities, is Trump country. So inside Pittsburgh, you saw USA Chance. NBC wouldn't show that.